there! In this video, I'm going to display the major insights and reflections about the ELT course. So, let's start. From my point of view, this course has offered to me different elements that makes part of the English language teaching, and that maybe some months ago I did not consider as important as they are.
First of all, what were my most significant learnings in the ELT course? Age. A student's age is a matter that influences language learning. The essential thing for teachers to consider it is about recognizing young learners' and adults' abilities, and from that, maximize the teaching of English with specific ages. As we know, every single language learning has individual differences. Hence, as teachers, we should understand what the background learners' variables are. Why, how well, how long, how hard, and in what way they engage better to their learning process. On top of that, I think we ought to take advantage of the useful digital tools provided and shared in class, as they give us the chance to design more meaningful and catchy activities. Furthermore, the 21st century skills should be included in language classrooms, as student success depends on more than knowledge of core content. Critical thinking, creativity, communication, and other soft skills are also necessary for future success in language learning.
I think that each of the topics discussed has something useful to offer us. Each of them invite us to be more aware of the great responsibility we have as English language teachers. This also becomes into a call to keep reinventing ourselves, and as it was said in different classes, the teaching of English goes beyond than teaching the verb to be. There are many other fundamental elements to consider, such as the context, identifying what the nearest interests, abilities, and difficulties are. Therefore, we should work from those particularities.
Now, I'd like to continue this reflection talking about one of the biggest challenges for me as a pre-service teacher, and this is related to inclusive education. Although we had a very interesting class in which we reflected upon this issue, I consider there is a long path to go. I feel I am not prepared well enough to respond to this phenomenon, as well as there are so many contexts that do not have enough resources or proper infrastructures that facilitate these processes. However, from my perspective, there's no excuse for not welcoming all students with love, nor there is anyone for not fostering an environment of respect and trust, to value everything what learners can give to the class. Well, what about things that have been new for me? I must confess that a few weeks ago I didn't have any idea about some legislations concerning the inclusive education in our country. However, thanks to the readings, the socialization during the classes, and the ideas shared by the teacher and my partners, I know about the existence of the Decree 1421 of 2017, which establishes the policies for the inclusive education in Colombia. Similarly, the Decree 366 of 2009 regulates the organization of the pedagogical support for students with learning disabilities and also for those with exceptional abilities within the inclusive education framework. Another new thing was regarding the Colombian language policies. Once we have approached to it, we must be aware of that and also delve into it.
Last but not least, I would like to highlight some recommendations to bear in mind for the following courses. Well, I consider that as a service teacher, we have a brief mission, and it is our duty to go beyond what the teacher provides us. final, the readings are quite useful to get involved with what we are working on. However, it is our responsibility to delve into it. That is, to take enough time to read consciously, take notes, and also use different sources to look for additional information.
On the other hand, I think that 2 hours isn't enough time to cover everything what we need. It would be useful to increase that time. It is worth emphasizing that the teacher's dynamic was quite helpful as she constantly prompted us to reflect upon the topics we were unfolding throughout the development of the course. That is why I would like to underline some of the strategies I liked the most. I really love that every single class we had the opportunity to participate. That is, it was not just the teacher's insights, but also a building of knowledge. What's more, working collaboratively was very enriching as we were able to share and come up with different ideas. The use of the Jamboard was just lovely. This kind of digital tools made the class catchier and engaging as well. Having 3 guests in the classes was incredibly enriching as they kindly share with us a little bit about their beautiful experiences. Finally, reading academic papers, just like our research, was a chance to keep updating as we took useful information regarding the topic that was taking place.
Before closing up, I'd just like to say thank you so much, teacher, for always being attentive to our processes and also for always striving to give us the best.